Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kai, checking in with another video. Today, today, today we got Who Broke Your Heart? Keep it 100. Y'all know cut. Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart? I guess it's just been for me. It's been stages. Yeah, it's been stages. I say the biggest heartbreak that I had though was like the biggest heartbreak that I had. Probably my dad. Since I lost my dad when I was a kid. I lost my dad when I was 10. So that maybe I really do feel like that was like the downfall of like everything that I had set up. You feel me? Like personally as a spiral effect. Not to say I try to put that on people. Like, I don't ever try to like make people feel the effects of something somebody else did. But I feel like that kind of like put me as the person I am today. I grew a lot though. Like if y'all seen me some years ago, nigga. I'm talking about reckless, like reckless. But yeah, I say that. Oh, and myself, like me just having a big heart, like just me having a big heart, I allow people to like take advantage of me. Like people that don't mean me no well in no way, shape, or form. Like I just allow them to like take advantage of me, like because I love you so much. Like man, I'm willing to die and go to war behind you. You feel me? And the people that I know, it could be male or female. Like you know what I mean? Males, like my family members, my friends, my brothers. Like they know I'm willing to go to the end of the world for them. Oh, if I'm talking about what I'm talking about, y'all know what I mean by a girl. Like my baby moms, a girl from my past. Anybody. They just take advantage of a nigga. Like they know that a nigga willing to take it there, like willing to go through hell and hot water. And I normally always get burned at the end of the day. Like you ain't willing to love how strongly as I am. You want every side of me, but when I come and I give you sides of me, it's like damn, it's too much. So I say for me, I say just be person. Like I love too strong, and everybody not willing to take it there with you. Like so, yeah, that's who broke my heart. My dad and me.
Who broke your heart?
My dad. My dad broke my heart.
How did he break your heart?
That is a really deep kind of conversation. He actually took my mom's life and his own. So yeah, he broke my heart.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Pops really did that. Like that's the tough pill to swallow for her. Like, cause like you're not missing one parent, you're missing both. I say this all the time. Like, I don't know what their situation was, but it could be a broken heart. It could be whatever. The person moving on. Sometimes relationships get stale. Like really, sometimes relationships get stale, and it's like y'all tried everything. You know what I mean? Y'all tried everything, and it's like the relationship ain't growing no more. It's stagnant. When a relationship becomes stagnant, it's time for us to separate. Even with a kid, it's time for us to separate. I wish you well on your journey. I hope you do the same for me. If it's really meant to be, maybe time away could pull us back together. You feel me? That's with a kid or without a kid. Maybe time separated, time away from each other could bring y'all together, could make y'all closer. But people be so emotionally invested into their relationship with that partner, rejection is never like. Sometimes they can't deal with rejection. I don't think a lot of people can. And it gets easier. Like rejection gets easier. Like over time, rejection gets easier, but that's tough. That's tough.
Who broke your heart?
Wow, hitting it home with the hard questions. Who broke your heart?
Many people. Many people, many places, many things.
Who broke your heart? Who did it?
Who hurt me? Do I have to say their names or just kind of like talk about it?
I mean, if you wanna.
I'm not gonna name them.
You know what? Fuck it. His name is Kanai.
Mabry.
Emily. Sam.
Jim. Evan.
Amos.
Alejandro, Argentina, 2010.
No way.
Hey, these niggas is getting detailed. Oh my god. These niggas is getting juicy. These niggas is naming people. Bruh. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just going through my Rolodex. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm just going through my Rolodex. Like, in my relationships, I've always been the one that self-sabotaged my own personal relationships. Like, with girlfriends, I've always been the one that just fuck it up on purpose. Like, just based upon, like I said, me losing my dad at such an early age that things would be going perfect. Like, things would be going perfect. Like, the relationship would be going amazing. And what I do is, the relationship not going bad, but I do something. Like, I do something. Ooh, I do something to just fuck that joint up. Like, bruh, when I tell y'all, bruh, I do something to fuck that joint up, man. I'm going to go cheat. I'm just gonna do some shit like to just fuck up. And I don't even have to. Like, sometimes I lost a lot of great women. Like, I lost a lot of great women just off my own personal, like, this is too good. It's too good to be true. Why am I not getting the badness? Like, that's always been my mentality. Like, bro, why am I not getting the badness? Like, why is it so perfect? Like, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to how good it is. So what I do is, yeah, I just self-sabotage. And it was never like one time where a female just broke my heart or did something. Like, it's always been me. Their actions always was a reaction based upon what I've done. You feel me? Like I said, like, I was a cheater, like, or I go days without talking. Let's say, if this back then when I was a kid, like, I go days without calling. Sometimes weeks without calling, like, and that goes back to my childhood too, like, just being so used to being alone, like, as a child, not talking, like, not communicating, just on some, I'm gonna do me, like, fuck with you, like, I should have been a man, like, I should have just, if something bothering me, reach out, let's have a conversation, like, open up a little bit more, like, been willing to open up, but I was always like, I'm not talking, bro, fuck her, we won't never talk again. I'm not the one that's reaching out. That was always my mentality. My mentality was all like, bruh, I'm not the one that's gonna reach out. Fuck that. I ain't reaching. That's never the good way to go. Like sometimes you gotta be a man, or if it's sometimes you gotta be a woman and say, you know what, I'm tripping. Apologize. Apologize, bruh. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to say, damn, you know what, I'm tripping right now. And it's okay for, if you're dealing with a strong partner, to say, hey, you tripping. It's okay to have somebody that's going to hold you accountable and say, bruh, you tripping, bruh. I don't know what the fuck happened in your past and shit like that, but don't associate me with what happened in your past. You tripping right now, bruh. I'm not even here. I'm not even giving you that type of bad energy. It's like sometimes that's okay to say, man, hey, I'm not here for the bad energy. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
How did Alejandro break your heart?
Not wanting to continue a long distance, multi-country relationship.
Who broke your heart?
Broke my heart?
My heart's really been broken. Well, maybe my first husband.
I split with my husband of 5 years about a year ago.
What did you do?
I don't know. I stayed for too long.
My first wife broke it pretty good.
Damn. See, that's the thing, like, bruh. I don't want just. See, I ain't never been married. I would love to get married though, but just to see people say like my first husband, my first wife, like I don't wanna get married and get a divorce. Like I want to be strong enough with my partner, like best friends enough with my partner, like road dogs enough with my partner to where we click on all cylinders. They gonna hold me accountable. Like I said earlier, like, hey, you fucking up, bruh. Like, talk to me like you my homie. Like, bruh, you fucking up, bruh. That's the thing. I don't never do nothing to make my partner. I'm like, I'm not a person that's smoking. I'm not drinking. I'm not clubbing. I'm a homebody. I want that in my partner too, though. Like, you can have your fun. I ain't saying I don't have fun now, but I'm saying I'm not here to make you look crazy. I'm not doing nothing to make you be like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing? We not arguing back and forth. We ain't doing none of that. Like, let's discuss our problems, our issues like real adults. Like, I'm able to be communicative and say, hey, this is my problem that I have with you. I don't like how you moving. I don't like this or that. And I would love to have that with a partner and just be like, man, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable, bro. You tripping, bro. Tell me just like, nigga, you tripping. Like, you know, we don't, come on, man. You know, we don't play those type of games. Like, nigga, you tripping. Like, stand on that business. Like, you feel me? So, yeah, I don't want to get a divorce. Like, I wouldn't want to get a divorce to somebody that I get married to. I want the person I get married to be my ride or die, my road dog, my all. You know what I mean? Like, but that's crazy. Like I said, I wouldn't want to get no divorce though. Like, I would do everything in my power. But like I said, I would want to have a relationship with a female that's super, super, super close knit, super tight to where divorce don't even sound like the answer. Like, hey, go sleep in the room type shit, or you know what I mean? Like, that shit blow over. Like, we both tripping. We both don't need to be doing this. We both value this relationship enough to where it'll hurt us more if we lose each other. I want that type of love. Like, it'll hurt more if we lose each other. Feel me?
Good. She was just cold. Very, very cold.
Yeah, thanks for cheating on me with, thanks for cheating on me and making it pretty obvious.
Fuck the whore.
Are you still with him?
Oh no. We're done. The relationship in general wasn't good. It was a lot of infidelity on both ends.
I caught her cheating on me at the mall. I mean, she cheated on me in my apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd that feel like?
It sucked.
It's no fun. It's no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Let me break some shit down, bro. So, I told y'all, I've been in relationships where, like, I was the cheater. Like, I was the main culprit. I was the main cheater, right? I remember, I don't know if I've ever been cheated on, like before this time that I'm about to mention now. But me and one person that I was dating for quite some time, you know, I cheated on her a few times, and I think this might have been like one of these stages. I think she just had got a new job, or she been at her job for a minute, right? It's one of these stages where we weren't talking. I'm at the movies, bro. I went to the movies. I'm off the walking back to get on the train type shit. Remind you, she just copped her wheels, right? She literally just copped the wheels, bro. I'm walking. Guess who walking? Oh yeah, it's like this is we on. I ain't make no scene, none of that shit. Just like, oh yeah, that's what we on. I respect. I mean, that's what it was like. Like that's what it was like. Like a few days went like we were still in communication though, but this was like some communication like this was like communication because we were supposed to get married or whatever. So she had my engagement ring. I'm like, Holmes, I need that back. Like you not about to be running the streets with a ring I gave you. Like fuck, you about to turn this into like everyday jump? Nah, nigga need that. Like fuck, like what the fuck? So Shorty was on something like, no, you're not about to. Hey Holmes, stop playing with me, bro. I pulled up to the crib. Man, I need my ring, man. She gave me everything else back, but she wasn't trying to get that back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what you doing, partner? Like, Holmes. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You not about to play. Like, we not about to play, Holmes. We not about to play. Like, what the fuck? But nah, that's probably the only time that like I've ever like seen somebody cheat. Whatever somebody did behind my back, like that, it was none of my business. Cause I don't go through no phones. Like I'm not the nigga that's she sleep. Let me see. You feel me? I ain't that type of person. Like whatever you doing, if I don't know about it, I just don't know about it. Like yeah, I'm not going on my way to figure out what you doing. Like that's none of my business. You feel me? Like straight up, I'm not doing that. Like whatever you doing is what you doing, bro. Like I'm not going on my way to, oh man, let me try to. If I don't know about it, I don't know about it. Cool. When you with me, you feel protected, you feel comfortable, cool, but
a lot.
Yeah, and it just kind of went downhill from there, and I realized we just had really different values.
He cheated on me on my birthday.
What?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to that?
It's all good. I'm in a better place now, better relationship.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've done most of the heartbreaking.
I would say I'm the heartbreaker.
I don't know that anyone has actually broken my heart. I typically do that, which is really embarrassing to say.
It was my first relationship. I was checked out. They were terrible. Dropped me off at home, and they were like, I love you. And I was like, shut the door.
It ended really bad.
I had some commitment issues.
Looking back, I definitely wasn't the best at times. I definitely made a lot of mistakes too. I definitely could have been kinder in the relationship.
Who broke your heart?
My ex, for sure.
What'd they do?
They raped me, so yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. That's what they did what? How do you as a man or woman feel entitled enough to take advantage of somebody that you dating? Like, bruh, you gotta be like one of the weakest, one of the weirdest humans ever to be on some.
It was really bad, so yeah, he kind of destroyed my entire life.
I'm sorry.
This is so corny, but I feel like honestly, like my dad did probably before like any partner could. I don't know, I feel like there are like those like cringy posts that are like, my dad broke my heart before any man could. And I don't want to sound like I have daddy issues, but like I have daddy issues.
Substances took the place of me being his little girl.
That's what I wanted, you know, a dad who could take me to sports and, you know, come support me with like music. I just never felt like he loved me. It's caused other heartbreaks with.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. See, so like I told y'all, my dad died when I was 10, right? So I vowed to, when I have children, like to just, my dad was amazing. Like my dad was like when I say he was like amazing, my dad was real life amazing. Like I don't have no bad stories about him. Like he really stood on business for his children. So like when I hear stories of like with me having kids, like I try to do everything. Like my children, like with me, they could do whatever. Like I say this all the time, like they literally can do whatever. Like literally whatever. My son, his whole life, when me and his mom split and like she took the kids or whatever, like my son literally could do whatever. Like we split when my son was 3. That's when we had our daughter. And like, yeah, he could do whatever, bruh. Like, he could do whatever. My daughter could do whatever. But I'm still a dad, though. Like, I'm still a dad. But I just say, like, bruh, when I had children, I just put it in my mind that I want to be like my dad. I want to be the best role model. Because still to this day, my dad died when I was 10. I don't remember a lot of, like, I can't tell you one time that he ever got mad. I can't tell you one time that he ever, I can't tell you no bad moment. Like, my dad ain't never show that type of perspective to me. Like, he ain't never show no bad type of energy ever. Like, I ain't never see, he ain't never yell. He ain't never, like, get out of character. Like, none of that. I never seen my dad ever, like, he always was super chill, super laid back. And my dad was in the Air Force. So you would think that him being in the Air Force and he went to war, that he got some type of PTSD or something like that. Man, he was so chill. When I tell you he was so chill, like so chill, so relaxed, so calm, like it seemed like nothing could like mess up what he had going on, like mess up his momentum, like nothing. But I just say that to say, like, when I had kids, like, I put it in my mind that I just want to be, you know, half the man, half the dad that he was. You feel me? So it's just sad when I see parents that don't put forth that same effort. Like, I know a lot of parents that, my son is 6. My son can't tell you no rap song. I rap. My son can't tell you no rap song. I be seeing 6-year-olds that be cursing, pants sagging. Like, bro, you 6, like you a child. Like the parenting just had these kids so grown. Yeah, I refuse for my children to be a statistic. You feel me?
Other men down the road. It affects validation throughout your whole life, breaks you constantly rather than just once.
Interesting.
I hear that.
You tell me about.
I hear that a lot too. You know, just the not having a dad be a dad, like that really, it's really damaging to a child, any child. Just not having love from a parent. Cause I could tell you, hey, when I lost my dad, bro, my life was on a downhill spiral. Like, I could tell you that for a fact. My life was on a downhill spiral, like, straight up.
Who's broken your heart?
Ooh. Who broke my heart? Who did it?
A couple people, I think.
Never did. You never had your heart broken? Heartbroken? No.
No. It's probably gonna happen, but I really don't want that to happen.
Well, it's gonna happen.
I know.
My ex-girlfriend, she just dumped me, saying I was too nice.
Are you too nice?
I think so.
The most recent was friend breaking heart.
What did your friend do?
I had a very close friend admit to their partner that they had feelings for me.
Oh.
We had to end the friendship.
We don't talk anymore.
I was putting a lot into the friendship, you know, and they were taking a lot out.
Then they just started getting weird about it, and when I wanted some closure, they decided that they didn't want to speak at all, and they felt that me trying to find some closure on it was uncomfortable.
Who broke your heart?
Oh, that's a weird question.
Myself.
I'm known for being very hard on myself.
Definitely could have loved myself a bit more.
When the zombie apocalypse is upon us, it helps to have
Or growing up.
You hurt other people and you break your own heart in the process, kind of thing.
Who broke your heart?
My family?
Your entire family broke your heart?
Well, not everybody in my family.
Neither one of my parents were really present, so that sucks.
They don't support my decisions. They don't support like anything I do in life.
I feel like the person that's broken my heart the most is my mom. As a kid, like my mom's told me, I love you, but I don't like you, more than I should hear.
During COVID, we sort of had ideological differences that drove a wedge between her and sort of the rest of my family.
Told her about being hurt by a family member, and she did not believe me, even though I've never lied to her and she just didn't trust me.
Who broke your heart?
Oh, who broke my heart? I was 14.
Was that your first heartbreak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I think he's like the first guy that I really into. He broke my heart. Young love.
The fact just that he was my first love.
I like really, really loved him.
At first, everything was so good. Ended up not being the person that I thought he was.
Kept a secret from me for like a year and a half, the whole time that we dated.
It was quite a shock.
I dated him when I was 19. He was my first kiss, and he ended up like hooking up with cause we worked together, he ended up hooking up with somebody that we worked with. And then her friends, yeah, exactly, fuck him.
What does heartbreak look like for you?
Heartbreak looks like a lot of nothing.
It kind of feels like defeat, pain. It's just not feeling good enough.
Hey, heartbreak can have you and that bitch looking like, hey, no cap. Hey, heartbreak, what does heartbreak look like to you, man? Heartbreak to me, you can't eat, can't sleep, you laying in bed, you waking up in cold sweats, or you just waking up in sweats. You waking up at motherfucking 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You just fell asleep at 1. So you know your sleep schedule just all fucked up. Yeah, man, that's what heartbreak look like, bruh.
For someone.
Kind of feels like glass shattering, I think, into like a million different pieces.
Heavy, cold weight in the chest and like a tight ball in the throat, and it hurts.
Who broke your heart?
Oh God, my ex-girlfriend, she's Irish. Yeah.
What does that got to do with anything?
I didn't say she's Irish. Is it because she's Irish that she broke your heart?
No, but now I'm biased, and whenever people say they're part Irish, I'm a little hesitant, yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be a day where you don't feel heartbroken over it anymore?
To be honest, I think the moment I cut off contact, I was no longer heartbroken.
Yeah, I think for me, like, for the situations that I've been in, just distance, like this is so cliche. They say time heals all wounds. That's a fact. Like I remember like being like distraught when like shit happened in my life, like super distraught, but like time heals all wounds. Like no matter how much pain that you're going through, no matter how much heartbreak is in front of you or is on your plate, like time heals all wounds. And once you get over that hump with said person, it ain't much more that they can do to affect you at all. Like it ain't nothing that they can do to affect you. Like it ain't nothing. Their opinion don't matter. Their name being brought up. Like sometimes they'll send you a random text and you know you used to be like, oh, butterflies or oh this or that, all that. Like I'm talking about after the breakup. Like even if y'all like having like mean conversations to each other, like it was still that little glimmer of hope. But when you over the situation, bro, you just over the situation. Like ain't nothing that they can do to make you feel any certain type of way. It's like okay. Like you might, I mean, if y'all still follow each other on social media, you might see something, you know, them in another relationship. That won't even affect you. You might see, you know, them being pregnant or, you know, they're expecting a baby. That won't even hurt you. Like it's like when you over it, it's over. Like you just over. Like okay, cool. Like I wish you luck. Like you know what I mean. I wish you nothing but success. Like, but time heals all wounds. Like time really does heal all wounds.
We're getting better now. It took probably about 10 years.
Find happiness in other places. You don't question.
It ain't taking me 10 years. Yeah, nah. For me, my dad, I think my dad thing is gonna be internal. It's gonna be forever. Cause I always think of like, what if? Especially with me having children, like that's another thing. With me having children, I always look at it from the standpoint of like, you know, Father's Day. You know, when Father's Day come around, when I was a kid, I used to, you know, I had my dad. So when those first Father's Days came around, bro, like I was crushed. Like that shit did a lot to me. But now, with me having kids, that's the only thing that pop up in my mind. Is like, damn, my kid's not gonna ever get an opportunity to meet, you know, their granddad. So it's like I got the memories that I have of my dad, and it's like they won't ever get the opportunity to meet him. You feel me? And like that'd be the only thing that like pop up in my mind. Like, damn, I wish my children got the opportunity to meet my dad. And yeah.
As much.
From that day on, I've been in a lot of therapy, dealing with technically like abandonment issues.
What do you do when you're feeling heartbreak?
Write breakup poetry, order Instacart.
It's a lot of.
What do you do when you? What do you say when you deal with heartbreak or when you feel heartbreak?
Feeling heartbreak.
What do you do when you're feeling heartbroken? What do you do? To be honest with you, I make the best music when I'm heartbroken. Like literally, I make some of my best music. Like you go through my catalog. Some of my best songs came when I was heartbroken. Like some of my best lyrics came out when I was heartbroken. It don't got to be like a heartbroken song or depression song, anything like that. it could be like some mad shit, like some shit where I'm really spitting on, like that shit really. It come from like I'm gonna show you type of thing, like all right, watch this. Like I'm gonna show you type thing, like it come from having a chip on your shoulder too, like I got a chip on my shoulder now. So what you do, like that's what I do when I feel heartbroken. I'm just write. I do a lot of reflecting. Like I said, for me personally, like my relationships, a lot of my heartbreaks come from, you know, me cheating and shit like that, or me just doing things to self-sabotage. Like, so I do a lot of reflecting and figuring out what I could have done better. Like, I could have done this better. Like, I should have been able to converse more. I could have been able to, you know, not hold stupid grudges. You know, things like that. Like I would do a lot of self-reflection, and I just write, and I just lay in the bed, no TV on. Just lay in the dark, and sometimes just cry. You know what I mean? Sometimes just cry. Majority of the time just cry. Get it out.
Write breakup poetry, order Instacart.
It's a lot of crying.
I can't even, so when I got a broken heart, bro, I can barely eat. Like, I might eat. I might order something, or might make something. Off one bite though, off one bite, I'm cool. Like, one bite, bro, I don't even want to eat no more, bro. That's how that shit be. Like, one bite, I'm cool, bro. I don't even want to eat. Like,
A lot of crying.
We go out and get really drunk.
I get high and I watch sunsets. I snuggle with my cats.
Have you forgiven them?
I did.
You did? Why?
Have I forgiven them? My dad, sure. I mean, that's out of our control. You know what I mean? When life happens, it's out of your control. My dad wasn't murdered or nothing, but I'm saying, like, when death comes, like, it's just out of your control. What can you do? The other females that, you know, I self-sabotage, and then I felt like, you know, we could have worked things out and shit like that. I don't think I'm the one that need to be forgiven. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't do nothing wrong. So it's like, do I need to forgive them? Like, they ain't do nothing wrong. But I forgive, like, I forgive everybody. Like, I don't have no bad blood with nobody. Like, I want to see everybody happy. Like, that's anybody I come in contact with. People got kids and all some more. Like, I'm not with it. You feel me? Like,
I just wanted to be the bigger person.
Yeah, we're pretty good friends to this day. But I still really care about him, and I want the best for him. And I know that he'll find someone out there.
But, like, not right away.
Not right away, just a little time.
Yeah. The last person I dated, he's like, oh, like, well, it turns out I want to explore polyamory. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, actually, like, months ago. I'm like, you knew I was a monogamous person. If anything, I'm gonna add this. He is currently unemployed, living with his parents, and got a small dick for a 6'4" man. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Let me know who broke y'all heart though. Like, y'all see me give a whole fucking depiction. Yeah. Let me know who broke y'all heart, man. See y'all in the next video. Peace.